one of my favorite Scottish poem, that's A Red, Red Rose by Robert Burns. In this poem, poet says that, oh, my love is like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Poet says that he compares his love, his feeling of love with red, red rose. What kind of rose? A rose which is red, and that's newly sprung in the month of June, that has just bloomed, newly bloomed. It means it is not old one, it is not faded one, it is as fresh as his love is. His love is also as fresh as this rose is. Then he says that my love's like a melody that sweetly played in tune. That he compares his love with melody, with music. When you listen to music, what happens? You feel relaxed, you feel rejuvenated, you feel revived. So he says that his love is as lively as this music is. And if he gets a soothing experience whenever he thinks about his love. So this feeling of love is a very, very important feeling for poet Robert Burns. Then he says that, as fair art thou, my bonny lass. Bonny lass, Scottish words, beautiful girl. He says, you are really very beautiful, so deep in love am I. He says that I'm in deep love with you, because if you consider first stanza, poet talks about his beloved, talks about his feeling of love. Then he says that his beloved is really wonderful, very beautiful, and he's in deep love with her. And he says that he will love his beloved till the time seas will become dry and rock will melt with the sun. So this is highly impossible. Sea will never become dry, rock will never melt, but these are hyperbolic expressions by poet. So here he overstates his feeling of love. Then he says that, and the seas become dry and the rock melt with the sun, he'll love his beloved still till the sands of life shall run. Sands of life, it's a metaphor. Here he means death. He says that even if we die, our love will never die. It will be permanent. Our love will be eternal. So he expresses his undying love towards his beloved. Then he says that if there is a shadow of parting in our life, in some situations, I may go away, you may go away. And he says that if fare thee well for a while, my only love. He says, you are my only love. This word only is very important here. If you see in today's scenario, we've got 1 Romeo, 6 Juliet, 1 Juliet, 5 Romeo. So this situation is going on. But the poet says that my only love, so he loves his beloved truly. He says that even if I go out for a while or 10,000 miles, I'll come back to you, I'll see you, I'll meet you, because I have very true bonding, very special bonding with you. My love is undying. My love towards you will never end. So in this poem, Robert Burns has used so many similes. For example, in the beginning, he's comparing his love with rose. What kind of rose? Red rose. Red rose means a fresh rose. And the rose which had just bloomed. So here he intensifies his feeling towards his beloved. He is emphasizing more on his love. He says that his love is not normal. It's very rare love. Then he says that he will love his beloved till the seas become dry and the rock melt with the sun. Hyperbolic statement. You have to understand his feeling, the gravity of his love towards his beloved. Then he says that even if sands of life shall run, even if the death happens or something happens, a parting happens, his love towards his beloved will never end, will never lessen. And last stanza is very important one, where he says that even if there are some shadows of parting between you and me, I may go away for some time, for some errands, or I may go for a long time, a while, 10,000 miles, but I'll come again, see you, because my love is very strong. It's very strong. So hope guys you've enjoyed my poem. Thank you very much. Stay tuned.